Darienne Lake, welcome to Daily Extra.
Hello, thank you for having me here at Toronto Pride.
Is it your first time here?
No, I've been here before. I was here for World Pride, and I hope to be here for next year for the sesquicentennial. How do you like that? I'm a smart queen. I know what 150 is.
So how's it going so far?
It's fantastic. It's so much great. It's so great to be out, especially now, because we really need it, especially after all the things that happened this past year. So we really need to, we have been through so much as a gay community over the years, and we're going to show that we are standing tall and standing together and being proud.
How do you feel our community has reacted after the Orlando shooting?
After the Orlando shooting, I feel like we really rallied together and became stronger. We've shown how generous we can be and how emotionally attached we are to each other.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the greatest things about this,
How's your life changed since RuPaul's Drag Race?
Not much. I've always been so fabulous and glamorous and traveling the world, so nothing's changed. No, actually, so much has changed.
Yeah.
One of the craziest things that did happen is the relationship with my parents, because my parents have always been sort of like a don't ask, don't tell sort of thing, and through the show, my sisters were kind of teaching my mother that by don't asking and don't telling, you're still excluding him from the family.
Exactly.
So my mom was able to realize that. And so since the show, we've gotten so much closer to the point where she thinks she can like joke about it. I'm like, calm down, woman. But, it's been great. That's, I think, the biggest thing. When it comes to like traveling and doing all that stuff, that's such a blessing. If it all disappears tomorrow, that's fine too,
Yeah.
But
do you have advice for people who might not have supportive parents?
I did not have the support of my parents as well. I slept on couches. I had horrible jobs. I made it through. Like, I did what I had to do. I live with people who stole from me, everything. Like, I made it through. You can do it. Your spirit is stronger than you think. If you apply enough pressure, something's going to break, and it's not going to be you.
Clearly not you. Look at you here now at Toronto Pride.
Oh, look at me. I'm not starving.
So the All-Stars cast for season 2 just got revealed.
Right.
What are your thoughts?
I think it's going to be a great cast. I wish there would have been more girls from my season. I really would have wished to see Bendela Creme,
Right.
Milk, Trinity, Jocelyn, any of those girls before me even, so. But hopefully, All-Stars 3, it'll be all about season 6.
Who are you rooting for?
I'm rooting, it's weird because we've become like such great friends since the show, all the girls really, and that's going to be the great dynamic to see how these girls who are friends are going to have to like stab each other in the back, like which
Right.
congeniality is now going to become the bitch, or who they're going to make the bitch,
Was there anyone you didn't like on your season that you're friends with now?
First impressions I know can be sort of tough to get over, and that first day where we had to like meet the two groups together, I was like, wow, that Gia, she's something. However, once we did the Rusical together, I was like, we were talking about things, she got my thing, and I told her stories. We're like that. So I think there's always, there's first impressions or everything, but there's always time to like change your mind about things, Just like all the candidates over in the US, some of them are like, oh, well, she's changing her mind about gay issues. Look, we all get to change our mind. We all get to grow and evolve. I see nothing wrong with that.
Has your drag evolved a lot since the show?
I think so. I've definitely got better clothes now that I have people to sew for me. But that's the thing. It's like I've always had to do things out of necessity, do things for myself. So I've always been very proud of that.
And what's next for you?
What's next for me? Actually, I'm going to be down performing at a gay campground called Jones Pond.
What?
It's owned by Canadians, but it's down in the southern tier of New York, and we're going to have the greatest time. It's great. We go out to all the like old homosexuals who can no longer like come out to a bar, and they're like, honey, throw money at you.
So this is going to be like the definition of glamping then?
Totally. However, it's not very glamorous. There's a barn, and it's fantastic, but for the most part, your spotlight is the sun.
Well, good luck with that, and happy Pride.
Yeah, thank you so much. Happy Pride, everyone. I love you. Mwah, big kisses from the big girl.